everybody, they're going to tell some jokes
Start
right
again.
now, okay?
You can sit down.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So, what brings you here, Glenn?
My truck. Hey, Justus. You know, I heard the craziest story about a groundhog yesterday.
Oh, what'd you think of the story?
Thought it was a lot of groundhog wash.
You know, Glenn, I've been telling everyone about this book I just read that extols the benefits of eating dried grapes.
Really? What's the book called?
The book's titled Raisin Awareness.
Oh. Hey, Justus. Do you know Bill Jones?
What's his name?
Who?
Bill Jones.
Never heard of him.
Hey, Glenn, do you know what God did after creating a 24-hour period of light and dark?
No, what did he do?
He called it a day.
Justus, did you hear what happened to the cat that ate a ball of yarn?
No, what happened to the cat?
She had mittens. Justus, you won't believe this. The other day, I saw 3 conspiracy theorists walk into a bar. You can't tell me that's a coincidence.
You know, Glenn, I recently got a new camouflage coat as a gift, but I had to return it. I just can't see myself wearing it.
I got one for you. What word starts with E, it ends with E, and only has 1 letter in it?
I don't know. What word starts with E, ends with E, and has only 1 letter in it?
Envelope.
Hey, Glenn, you know, your wife told me she's a little disappointed with you because you never buy her flowers.
I didn't even know she sold flowers. Hey, Justus, do you know what kind of car eggs drive?
No. What kind of car do eggs drive?
A Volkswagen.
Hey, Glenn, you know, I'm thinking tonight I'm going to eat a stew made from a Himalayan groundhog.
How'd you manage to get a Himalayan groundhog?
Pretty easy. I found Himalayan on the road.
Justus, do you know the difference between toilet paper and a shower curtain?
No, what's the difference?
So you're the one. Some friends told me that looking through a colander is pretty cool. I tried it, but it just strained my eyes.
You know, Glenn, I was just reading the other day that letting your pets sleep in bed with you can be a good thing.
Is that a good thing?
I don't know. I tried it out and it didn't work for me. My goldfish died.
Hey, Justice, did you hear about the invisible man who married an invisible woman?
No, I don't believe I have.
Yeah, their kids weren't much to look at either.
Hey, Glenn,
Yeah?
do you know what side of a groundhog has the most hair?
I don't know. What side of the groundhog has the most hair?
The outside.
Let's skip that one.
Okay. You know, Glenn, I've been learning at college that a history degree isn't really worth getting.
Is that so?
Yeah, there's not much future in it.
Justice, did I tell you that I've been reading a horror book in Braille?
Well, what'd you think of it?
I know something bad's going to happen. I can just feel it. Hey, Justice,
Yeah?
what do you have if you have $25 in one pocket and $50 in the other pocket?
$25 in one pocket, 50 in the other. I'd say I have someone else's britches.
Okay, I'll need some help from some of our veteran groundhogs, Joe and Jania, Justus. Who else knows the groundhog songs pretty well? Jason, come on up. We'll get this mic ready and we'll stand up here and sing. I'll pass these out, you guys sing along. Jason, you want to pass them out?
I want a copy.
You can use mine. You can share.
Gonna stand up there a bit?
I can stand up here.
There we go.
I can actually see better.
Oh, you can see
From
okay,
there
From there,
than
okay.
here.
All right. Who needs a song? Glenn needs a song sheet. That's why we got the guys on the mic.
Did you ever see the Muppets? The cat came back.
Cat came back.
Yeah, it's the cat came back. Only the groundhog came back.
Okay.
Is that it?
After we sing these couple songs, we're gonna bring that picture down here, and then we'll have the kids get in front and get some pictures. All right? See, any icing you might want to give it off their whiskers.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. You're gonna start? You're gonna start us?
Then he had a groundhog that he said he couldn't keep, so he put her up for sale at a price he thought was cheap.
He went to a neighbor to ask for advice. He said, leave the groundhog here, it's a very thrifty price. But the groundhog came back. She wouldn't stay away. She was sitting on the porch the very next day. The groundhog came back. She didn't want to roam. The very next day it was home sweet home. He had a man who was driving way out west. He said he'd take the groundhog as a very special guest. The steering wheel was wobbly, they ran into a tree. The car was just a total wreck as anyone could see. But the groundhog came back. She wouldn't stay away. She was sitting on the porch the very next day. The groundhog came back. She didn't want to roam. The very next day it was home sweet home. Now the groundhog run the human cannonball. He loaded up the groundhog in a little furry ball. When he pulled the trigger, the cannon it did roar. The neighbors all surrendered 'cause they thought it was a war. But the groundhog came back. She wouldn't stay away. She was sitting on the porch the very next day. The groundhog came back. She didn't want to run. The very next day it was home sweet home. Then he took the groundhog to a circus the next day. Then put him on a balloon that floated far away. The balloon deflated and landed in the hay. Guess you all could figure out what happened the next day. The groundhog came back. She wouldn't stay away. She was sitting on the porch the very next day. The groundhog came back. She didn't want to roam. The very next day it was home sweet home.
Now the next song, if you've ever heard the chipmunks sing, Christmas, Christmas time is here, that's the tune we're going to be going with on this one. Are you playing anything there? Go ahead and we'll see. We'll just jump right in. You got it.
Groundhog, Groundhog Day is near. Time for cake and acting weird. We've been good, but we can't last. Hurry, springtime, hurry fast. Have a driveway full of snow. When it stops, we'll never know. We can hardly stand the wait. Oh, springtime, don't be late. Both my feet are cold and froze. Forecast weather without snow. We can hardly stand the wait. Oh, springtime, don't be late. Hardly stand the wait. Oh, springtime, don't be late.
Give yourself a hand.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Okay, we're going to take a picture now.